EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us the folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First down, here's Burrow. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, 79 yards. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. On for the point after is Randy Bullock. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Good. Makes the score Bengals 7, Browns nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 20. Out of the gun, he'll throw. They'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about.
Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them, and they took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, you know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. He was looking for Landry that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn.
Strip the ball. King. 55, 55.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And some room to work. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rashard Higgins, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns were able to strike quickly for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
Incomplete.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there. Wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
15.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. The 30, 20, 10, 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. John Ross, 85 yards. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. On first down, Chubb able to get forward for about 4 as he's taken down.
Ball carrier taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
2-yard line.
First down, Mayfield. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now the defense going to use the first as we step aside here in this first quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion at even 20 yards. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
That's good.
It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get... And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Browns have cut it back within a score. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback Denzel Ward. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 42. Following the interception, Mayfield got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 22 yards on the pickup there. And it'll move the chains.
35-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
21. Browns 14.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 180. I'm here all day. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
Mayfield on first down. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That second down play nets a -4.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 48-yard line.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
For Tyler Boyd.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
A loss of 5 yards brings up 4th down.
They'll go for it. Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
To Tyler Boyd.
21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Browns' 32-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. Not much there, only a yard.
Complete to Jarvis Landry.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. From the gun, Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing, Mayfield. He finds Beckham, complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. First down, Cleveland, Mayfield to Beckham.
36-yard line.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll give it to Chubb, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb with his first half, and the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if. No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. The defense will spread the field, a dime package here on 3rd and 12. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 4th and goal, and down by a touchdown. The offense stays on the field. Here we go on 4th down with Burrow. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what?
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Seibert on for the PAT. Can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Burrow will throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Play of the half for Burrow and company. Going deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and the Browns are able to cover this one up. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Alert, alert. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. from the 29. Mayfield, that is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Rashard Higgins with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns add on to their lead. And this part of the game's been an adventure thus far, but this one is good.
39. Bengals 29.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try on 2nd and 10. From the gun to give to Mixon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
No gain.
3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Burrow on play action. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Yards to go.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, Mixon. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. 30, 10.
Oh, we got plenty of
all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Joe Mixon, 63 yards. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike. Hurry, hurry. Pick it up, G. 57. Alert, alert, alert.
Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
57 to Mike. Hurry, hurry. Back to you. 57. Mike, 57. Watch one. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Okay, alert, alert, alert.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Looks for Beckham again. This time he finds him. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Chubb, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. He's got Green. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
And the Bengals first down.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
They go play action with Burrow. Rolling to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Joe Mixon.
The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
A 4-yard.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
On second down, Burrow. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
29 yards.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Touchdown.
Joe Mixon with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bengals have got it back to a 1-score game. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Here's Burrow. And my goodness, another interception. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way.
42.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. A give. This is Chubb. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
They run it again with Chubb. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
4th down.
Check, 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 check. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
50 Cent.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. He finds his target, Beckham. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
3-yard line.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. As he's brought down at the 41.
That's good.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
For Rashard Higgins.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Back. Check 31, check 31.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 23. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action. Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Here we go. Regular. Point it right. 36. Line 36. Come on, D. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Silver. Mike, 36. Mike.
Mayfield now. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Going deep downfield for Ross. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They run again on first down, Chubb. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Second and 9. Now Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. He'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. The defensive end, Cameron Wake, brings him down.
A gain of 2.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Jesse Bates.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big gain there, and should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Well, the lead late in the fourth, but Mayfield's going to throw it. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Tonight's final score, Browns.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Cleveland, they make amends for their Week 1 loss. Extra days to get ready for next week where they take on Washington. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.